My boy, man. How you feeling today?
Good. Good.
Nah, for sure. We almost at 30K subs. Thanks to y'all. Nah, DaVinci Resolve helped me sleep at night. Now it do. That shit definitely was stressed me the hell out when I first got into it though. Here we go. This needs to go. All this needs to be pushed, pulled down. Hey bro, just want to ask, do you do color grade clip by clip? What I do is I find the overall look and then I copy and paste. I hit Command C and I go to the first clip, I highlight that, and then you go all the way to the end and you hold down shift and you left click and it's gonna highlight all your clips. And once you do that, you hit Command V and then it's gonna copy and paste the color grade across your whole timeline. So that's a fast way to, like, you know what I'm saying, get the same colors on everything. And then after that, I just do the individual, like, color correction as I go. So that's my process. You say, hey bro, how you learn it? CapCut right now. CapCut is cool. I just don't like that they keep full rights to your content now. Definitely need to read the terms and conditions. You feel me? Yeah, it is New Orleans, for sure. It was my first time out there. So, yeah, this is a person that never been to New Orleans and just filmed what I thought was interesting type shit. I'm using DaVinci Resolve. It was pretty, I love the scenery out there. It was dope. I really fuck with it. Let me turn this goddamn music down. I don't have a loud ass voice, but so to copy and paste your color grade across your whole timeline, all you do is you go to the clip that you like the color grade for, you press Command C, that's gonna copy your color grade settings, then you go to the first clip and you wanna scroll all the way down to the last clip and you wanna hold down the shift. You hold down the shift button and then you left click with your mouse. It's going to highlight your full timeline, and then you do Command V, and that's going to paste the color grade across all of those clips. That's how you know what I'm saying, just color correct all of it at once. And then, of course, you're going to have to go back and color correct each one. You know what I'm saying? That's just a quick way to edit in DaVinci Resolve. Once you got the LUT or whatever that you like, I would highly recommend doing that shit. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is what I'm using to edit. That's all I'm going to be using. So I used to fuck with CapCut before I heard that they take full rights to your content and shit now. So that's what we got right here. Transition to the neighborhood scenes. I think the guy sitting on the steps. Yeah.
My boy.
Hey,
man.
Cause y'all just say go to the program better to be hands on this way. Also, you purchase some Black Magic, get it free. Nah, for sure, that's what I did. Set up these shooters with. I use the Lumens S5 too. I do not storyboard. I don't plan none of my content. All this shit is freestyle. I want y'all to always know that. Anytime y'all see a vlog, I don't have the time and patience to like write down each shot. I just go out and create shit, bro. Cause it's really that simple. You know what I'm saying?
See, man, y'all gonna tap in.
But yeah, don't overthink, just overwork. That's my thought process with content. When you get into that, bro, this shit starts to become very easy. Because honestly, if you really look at what goes up and what goes viral, most of the time that shit be with iPhones, be with like low quality shit. So if people can get a great turnout with that type of shit, then why are you overthinking with the good equipment that you have or shit? Some of y'all have great equipment and don't do nothing with it because you're trying to wait for the perfect time and shit. You gotta just go out and create, bro. Yeah, how's the update on Black Magic? That shit cool. It does have the autofocus now. That shit ain't too auto. it do a lot of it lose focus pretty easily.
How y'all feel about the fit, man? Rate the jacket 1 through 10, man.
Yeah, this shit is 6K quality.
My boy.
Only thing that's not 6K is all of my super slow motion shots that I be doing. That's on time.
My boy.
6K. I'm gonna go for this shot. To the guy on the bike. Oh, the music is a bit higher than the mic. Hold on, let me turn this shit down. I'm live on TikTok as well. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I shoot 120 for all my super slow motion shots. Yeah, so anytime y'all see that, y'all should know what it is by now. That shit only do 1080p at 120 on my camera, so it is what it is. What's going on, Dre? Yeah, I'm live on TikTok too. If y'all want to see the full screen, just go type in PrimeAtl on YouTube, and y'all can see the full setup. But I'm trying to see how I want to go about these shots right here. Go to this. I kind of feel like this need to be shown first for some reason. Then go to the guy sitting on the steps. Yeah. Then we'll go to the street sign. Where is that at? Oh, there you go. We'll go street sign. Guy riding on the bike. We'll go here first. We'll go with the cross. Yeah, we're going full screen, man. Yeah, also if y'all want to learn, man, shit, I do be teaching and shit like that. Y'all can book like a one-on-one coaching session where I literally sit with y'all, teach y'all whatever y'all need. You know what I'm saying? It's about an hour. And yeah, shit, you can ask me whatever you need within an hour. And shit, whether that's editing, goddamn, how to get your content to get a better reach. She don't have no social media account under 5 digits at this point. So I definitely know a thing or two about how to grow your page with content and shit and get clientele. So yeah, definitely tap in. It's $150 for an hour, but like I said, she really get to, pick my brain for a whole hour straight. I would highly recommend screen recording it if you do it, just so you can look back, you know what I'm saying, instead of trying to, some people don't do well with taking notes, so I would recommend screen recording it, and you can replay that shit if you need to. I also have a lot of full live streams on my YouTube channel. If y'all go click on that live tab, y'all will literally thank me later. I got so much free gems that I drop when I be editing live. I'm actually live on YouTube right now, so y'all can go tap in. If y'all on TikTok and y'all want to see the full screen, just go to PrimeAtl on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and yeah. Only thing I ask from y'all is just share the content, you know what I'm saying, with somebody else that need advice as well, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just trying to build a community. Also, if y'all here in Atlanta, August 9th at 6 p.m., I'm having a creative meetup for all the content creators and shit in the city. So I don't care what it is that you do, as long as you creative and you got good vibes that you can pull up. You know what I'm saying? It's only $30 to get in. But yeah, I will literally be there creating content with whoever pull up and shit like that. So that's something else that y'all might want to tap in with. But yeah. Alright, that shit in there twice. I knew something was off. Yeah, August 9th, man. It's gonna be lit. We actually got AC in the building now. So that's something I want to go ahead and let y'all know too. You feel me? Is Canon good for shooting? Any camera is good. Can we see a nose setup? Oh yeah, for sure. I enjoy it. Well, so for this right here, this is why I love the camera I got. For this particular vlog, I literally use my LUTs inside of the camera, and it saves the color to the footage as I record it. With this setting that I that I have put in my S5 II. So on this is no color correction or color grading. Look at this shit. It's blank. So that's how you know the LUTs are good that I have, because it's literally, I didn't have to tweak anything. This is literally the final look without anything added. You feel what I'm saying? So if y'all want those, the link to those are in my bio. Y'all can click the link tree. It's gonna have the link to my one-on-one sessions, my LUTs, you know what I'm saying, the color grading stuff, and yeah, also the creative meetup too. So everything is in that one link, so y'all don't gotta click and go through all this other stuff. What I could do is color correct some of these though. I do feel like it's missing a little bit of contrast, so I'm gonna just pull the shadows down. Something very subtle. It's only the one adjustment I'm gonna make on these. We can lift this up just a little bit. Yeah. Probably go down a little bit more just because it's just a jacket.
Don't put up on me with this.
So when you are color grading people, you gotta, yeah, this is New Orleans, but when you color grading people, you gotta be more subtle with your color grade. But when you are, you know what I'm saying, trying to color correct objects, you can push things a lot more to, you know, get more detail, I guess.
Want me to fit, man? We gotta put. Y'all see that? How y'all feel about the fit, man? Rate the jacket 1 through 10, man. You also bought the short.
With camera based selection to the footage. The Panasonic S5 II, this right here. Y'all probably can't see this shit, it's dark as fuck. But yeah, the Lumix S5 II. Just type in LUMIX S5 II. Or just type in literally S5 II on Google. It'll literally pull up. That's the camera that I shoot all my content with. You ever shot with Sony cameras? I guess I could say yeah, just because my intern has one. So some of the content, I actually have some footage from the Sony. You know what I'm saying? This shit pretty much the same. I do feel like the Panasonic is better though. That's just me personally though. And I say that for several reasons. The Sony just has a very digital like feel to me. I don't really like it.
Big Avenue Fresh. Shout out to the homie.
Nah, I don't convert the Red 709. I just use my LUTs and then I color correct. I'm using S5 II. How do you load them? Yep, through SD. What's going on, Pops? But yeah, man, this I'm gonna play this shit back. I make beats, I make beats, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't like how Nah, this is DaVinci Resolve. What is the website or this app? This is DaVinci Resolve that I'm editing on. You feel me? We're gonna get this shit back in the frame. Let me bring it back because I just had this shit out to the side. Now I want y'all to take note of this, like with y'all titles. You know what I'm saying? This is more presentable than this shit right here. I'm gonna give y'all an example of what not to do. Something about people that try to teach shit, I hate they always show you the right thing to do, they never show you the wrong thing. So, perfect example, let me bring this shit back. So, I would never use this type of text. If you're doing this shit, you need to like step it up, for real. You know what I'm saying? You need to lock in, gang, as they say. That shit be so annoying, lock in, gang shit. But anyway, y'all see how basic this shit look right here? Don't be the one doing this. Don't do this right here. You know what I'm saying? Actually understand like that. You gotta understand that text actually give off certain emotion and vibes too. So when you see this versus this, you just feel like this is a person that's taking it more serious, right? When you see this shit, it's like they just don't give a fuck. They just slapping some text on it and just go. And people like this, I don't watch their videos. I'm telling y'all, something this simple will make me not watch. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make your content more presentable. You want to understand that all of that shit matters. Like you want to make it aesthetically pleasing, I guess. You want to, you know what I'm saying, go thin. If you're going to go for like your subtitle, and then you want the main title to be bold. So it's all about layers. You know what I'm saying? And you go skinny, text at the top. I guess I could just say it that way. Or thin text, and then you want to go bold. And then if you want to put something else, you can go thin again, but you don't want everything to be in the center either. Another thing that y'all mess up with too is framing. So I'm gonna show y'all a perfect example of like where you could put the text in a different spot without it being in the center of the frame. So perfect example with this. A lot of people would do shit like this. This right here is a common mistake to me too. I could just tell as a person that it's kind of like just going by the rule book, I guess. But you always want to put it in the empty space. It just always feels better. It don't hurt your eye to like read what's going on. It kind of has like its own space. I never like to have the text on top of people or covering their face and shit like that. It just looks very unprofessional to me. You know what I'm saying? So you want to always place this shit off to the side if you can. And this could be a great thumbnail. It's not really a lot going on in the frame, but you see you can clearly read what it is and also see what's going on. So that's something that's very important that y'all miss with y'all content too. You know, and when I say y'all, I'm just speaking for the people that's doing that. I'm not saying that everybody is, but yeah, I'm just generally speaking right now. Feel me? So I don't use After Effects. Now look, I'm gonna go to another frame and I want y'all to tell me where the text should be at. Let's see like how y'all brains work. So for a shot like this, where should I put the text at? Like where should the words be on the screen? What side of the picture? The middle left? Exactly. So I would put the shit to the left. And y'all see how that shit just feels like it's in the right spot. It's not blocking anything. So thumbnails are very important because it kind of lets people know what to expect before they even watch your content. So like I said, if I was to go like this, now just look how basic this looks. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't even catch your eyes. It's kind of like, oh, hell no, I don't want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because the color grade, the cinematography is dope. But just off of this alone, it took the value down a lot. It don't feel as cinematic to me versus this. You know what I'm saying? This is like a person that's seasoned who been doing it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I just be trying to get y'all brains to understand. It really be the small shit that's fucking your content up. It's not really the editing. It's not the color grading. It's not any of that. It's literally just the aesthetics that you are, you know, you're not really creating the aesthetic is with the emotion as well. So once you kind of mix both, that's when you got a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? I always remember that. But yeah, the shit get really simple once you lock in on it. This is DaVinci Resolve. You meant to add blur to the text too. No, there's no blur to it. This is just bold. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the phone, but this video is gonna be about. I'll say, let me see. It'll probably be close to like 3 minutes. Probably 2.5, close to 3 minutes for real. I guess. Let me actually go back.
I dance, I make beats, nigga. I'm not
Text. You say the text not meant to be too sharp. Says who? I don't believe in that one. Nah, I think the text is it's really a preference thing, but I like my text to be easy to read because that's like the least of my concerns, but at the same time, it is a very important detail to have. Do you have any recommendations on who to learn from? If self-taught, I mean, shit, you can learn directly from who you watching right now. I be teaching people, and shit, I was self-taught, so that's why my method is very easy to understand because I didn't go to school to learn what's right or what's wrong. I just kind of learned what looks right and what looks wrong, if that makes sense. Commission work, it depends on what it is, but yeah, shit, we can chop it up about that. You can DM me.
My boy, man.
That clip was very random. We're gonna take that out.
My boy, man. How you feeling today?
She good, bro.
They said nah, cause the camera background blurry, so the text fits for me. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know, but I get what you're saying though.
Hey, don't pull up on me with it.
Alright, we're gonna cut there. So something else I be doing too when I edit is I like to cut out like all of my mistakes that I made with the cameras. Now, sometimes the camera shake works because it gives a more authentic, like natural vibe. A lot of people love to use gimbals and make the footage hella smooth. But sometimes that handheld shit gives a better aesthetic than just all that super stable like footage. I don't know. To me, it seems too predictable when you use gimbals all the time. So I kind of stay away from that. You think the Sony A7 III is still good to buy? Hell yeah. Yeah, for sure. Alright, we're gonna cut right there.
My boy, man.
I actually need to be figuring out the music. This beat I've been playing, I just used this shit for my last vlog, so definitely can't use this one, but I fuck with it. I changed the pitch. My Instagram is one PrimeAtl. My YouTube is my name at the top, PrimeAtl. Y'all can really Google my name. All my shit should pop up. Like I said, if y'all want this color grade, we got that going. But y'all know what? I'm probably gonna bounce to another project. Just because I want to let y'all see the color grading for real. I'm gonna let y'all see this music video I'm working on. Damn, I don't even think I got it plugged in. Alright, let's see. Let me see, do I got it loaded up? I want to color grade some of this shit from scratch in front of y'all. See, I can really see how I be going about it. Excuse me. Damn, I don't really see. What the hell is that project at? I got to meet up. I got too many projects I'm doing at once. Alright, let's see. Is it on this one? No. God damn, where is it? Yeah, I gotta do better, bro. I got this one. No. The Dreaded Media online. Yeah, I got so many hard drives. Damn, man, I wanted the color grade. I'm gonna have to get that figured out. I'm gonna come back to it. I think matter of fact, I didn't even plug the shit in. That's why it ain't popping up. All right, let me go back to what I was doing. I ain't gonna even do that right now. All right.
I dance, I make beats, nigga. I'm like,
Let's put this shit back how I had it. Y'all should definitely steal the zigzag method with the text. I call this my zigzag method. I be coming up with my own terminology for shit. I know it's gonna be some of y'all that's gonna be like, that's not what it's called. Yeah, like I said, this shit self-taught, so I teach myself like what makes sense. But yeah, I like the text to be here. You got the bold in the center, and then the other part off to the right in the corner. It's very interesting to look like that. So who's my favorite director? Shit, myself. I'll be honest, I don't watch TV and shit, so a lot of people ask me who my inspiration is. I don't really watch anything to get inspiration. I just use my imagination. That's why I tell people, if you lack inspiration, use your imagination. Shit, pretty much. My whole concept of my vlogs is to make them look like movies, so I guess, yeah, you can say that. You said, what do you edit with mainly this tough? I use DaVinci Resolve.
it's really going down.
Yeah, this shit here crazy, man. What type of music do y'all like? Y'all, I ain't gonna say see for this, cause that's kind of crazy to say, but what type of vibe should I go with for the music? You know what I'm saying? That would fit this aesthetic. Alright, we got them pull it up with the clothes. So Larry June, I don't know, I can't do that shit, man. That's gonna be copyrighted. I'm talking about like for YouTube. I do like his beats and stuff though. Yeah, some of his stuff is cool. Yeah, I like the aesthetic of his music though. Especially when this shit is produced by the Alchemist, like that should be really, really dope. I mean, I could use this beat again. I mean, who gonna tell me I can't? You know what I'm saying? But I changed the pitch on it anyway and kind of like switched the beat up a little bit. So the lens I'm using is the 50mm f1.8. The camera that I shot this with is the Lumix S5 II. And yeah, if y'all have any questions, man, don't be scared to ask. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of this live stream shit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't be liking to talk when I edit, but I do this shit for y'all. You can't read my comments, gang? Nah, I can't read them, bro. But nah, man, I be multitask. I'm on literally 2 platforms live streaming, so I'm trying to answer questions from YouTube and this shit. So y'all gotta bear with me, bro. And trying to edit.
My boy, man.
So yeah, but I don't shoot SR3. I don't use a Sony camera at all. These colors that y'all see is literally my custom preset that I made. These are on my website. This is the S5 II Panasonic camera that I use. I paid $2,500 for this camera to get this type of quality, but the crazy thing is they dropped the price down to like $1,700 or $1,800 brand new with a kit lens. So literally for less than $2,000 y'all can get this type of quality, which is insane. So yeah, any tips on the best quality on iPhone? Download the Black Magic app. That's all I can tell you. I'm not an iPhone shooter, so I can't really sit here and, cap it down. Like, I just go crazy with the phone. I know how to feel with it, but it's never gonna be my first option. You can get some dope footage with it, But yeah, I would definitely recommend investing into a camera, even if it's not the newest or the best. Having those physical buttons that you can use to set your camera and shit is way better than a phone. But you know, it is what it is. This or FS30, definitely the H5 too. The FS30 is cool, but it doesn't even compare to me. Panasonic is never really talked about. Love to see the diversity in which you're shooting. Exactly. No, I'm asking what he prefers. Okay, bet. You said, how do you expose properly for log? I have a full video about this on my YouTube channel. I promise y'all, bro, if y'all go tap into my YouTube channel, y'all would literally thank me later. Like, a lot of these questions y'all ask, I have did full videos explaining all of this shit. I know a lot of y'all probably haven't came across my content before, but I'm really for the community, for real. Like, I don't gatekeep and shit. So if y'all go tap in on YouTube, just do a little research. All of these questions y'all asked, I have literally did videos on how to expose my camera. I did camera settings. I did how to make your videos look cinematic. I do step-by-step shot process, showing like how I came up with my concepts for my vlogs. I literally spill all the sauce on my YouTube channel. Not gonna lie to y'all. So anybody who know me, they'll literally tell y'all, like, Prime literally be putting all this shit out. Would you be able to watch my YouTube video and tell me if I can color correct better? Once I get done with this edit, I might pick a few people to do that. Yeah. So let me wrap this shit up, bro, because I'm really about done. As y'all can see, I only got these little blanks to fill in, but I'm going to like kind of cliffhanger this because I want to pick up where I left off at for the next vlog. So we're gonna drag this over. We're gonna pull this here. Damn, I'm so congested, bro. Alright, you said peep my last video on TikTok. I ain't gonna be able to do that, y'all. Only way I can really check out y'all work is if that shit is on like YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? So how do you feel about anamorphic lenses? I actually love the anamorphic lenses. It's just not a go-to for me every day. Any tips on how to learn work DaVinci Resolve, I will go on YouTube. It said, alright, let me go down. Let me see what's the other way y'all said. Any tips on, I just answered that. You know what I'm saying? Can I achieve this look without log?
Y'all tapping my boy Avenue on the Cougars. You know what I'm saying? Really the first person.
Ah, shit. What just happened right here? Oh, shit. Damn. That just threw all of this shit off right here. Alright, let me read y'all comments. This the final color, or are you still going to adjust? Pretty much, yeah, it's the final color. I be seeing your stuff. Good stuff for sure. Get inspo from your videos. I appreciate that. You said I'm Aaron Hooper. My bad. If you can check out my latest vlog in the color, that would be dope. FPC user, that's what's up. Not gonna lie, you just got a new follower. I watched it. The Filming 5 playlist. She taught me something. Nah, for sure. Yeah, the Filming 5 is like, bro, that alone is like goated. You know what I'm saying? People ain't doing that type of shit, bro.
Real quick. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
I'm in my round. Yeah, oh man, I see camera on right here with my dog.
It was another clip I had. Is this more down here? I feel like I'm missing a clip, bro.
Hey, don't pull it up on me. Hey.
Oh, that clip right there is go to. Damn.
How you feeling today?
Good, man. Good.
Hey, don't pull it up on me with the dopest gear, man. Cause y'all can see, man, y'all gonna tap in.
Want me to fit, man? We gotta put. Y'all see that? I think that's an unnecessary shot. I'm gonna take that out. Oh, do you prefer DaVinci over Final Cut? For sure. Final Cut, goddamn, eat up too much. It eat up too much space for me. I don't like it. I used to love it, but when you really get into DaVinci Resolve, it starts to feel like a beginner program. Not gonna lie to you, you're gonna be like, yeah, what the hell was I doing? And what I like is they got very similar like shortcut keys, so it was literally not hard for me to switch over. I literally switched over within like a week.
How y'all feeling about the fit, man? Rate the jacket 1 through 10, man. You also bought the short.
Oh, that's the low.
Yeah. Yeah, Final Cut made me almost throw my goddamn computer out the window. And that's me being so transparent, bro. That shit used to frustrate me, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm doing a simple music video. Why is this shit 240 gigabytes? Like, it's no way possible, bro. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that. Maybe time for me to upgrade from CapCut. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, CapCut is actually better than this shit to me. But I just don't like the new terms and conditions that they got where they can kind of sue you for your own content. I don't know if y'all heard about that shit, but yeah, it's a real thing. I'm not finna work with no program that try to take full rights to what I create. I think that's kind of weird to give them that type of permission. But yeah, that's what CapCut is doing now. They can literally end up suing you for your own content because you give them the right to repurpose it and all this type of shit. I had no idea about this, so yeah. I'm not doing that shit no more. That's why I'm in DaVinci Resolve. But honestly, I would have did this in CapCut if they didn't do that. So yeah, I can't be finessed out of my own content. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. So that's why this AI shit is taking off like that. A lot of these people are, you know, making it to where you are giving them full rights to do anything with the content that you upload on their platform. So you gotta actually start reading a lot more and be mindful that, you know, these motherfuckers are finessing this shit to where we are basically giving them permission to use us as AI and shit. So you gotta be careful. Also, if you switch the working file from hard drive, you have to relink. Yeah, you have to relink it once you switch. So say if you have the footage on your desktop that you put on the hard drive,
Y'all typing my boy Avenue.
It's not going to read the files because you literally switched the location from where the files were originally at. So yeah, you just have to relink it. But that's simple. Like this shit, that's nothing. Yeah, that is crazy work. Oh yeah, that shit's super crazy work. How much space is the working files take on DaVinci? Bro, I'm no bullshit. I can easily drop 1,000 clips on the timeline and this shit will still play back smooth sometimes. Like real shit. I don't know what it is about DaVinci Resolve, but it can literally handle a much bigger workload and it doesn't take up that much space. Now, what I would recommend doing regardless is never save anything to your desktop. That's where I fucked up at. I seen that it had, you know, my computer has 1 terabyte SSD, so I literally be overdoing it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie.
Like
be using the hell out of that 1 terabyte. I don't got nothing left, bro. My computer on eggshells right now. Yeah, so I shoot music videos and know that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I went out there like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? I just am now putting together the content for it because, you know, shit, I got the time. Let me turn this music down though. I'm using DaVinci Resolve. That's what I'm using. How does this audio sound to y'all? Like, honestly, let me turn this music off real quick. I think this shit's a little distracting, like the buzzing and shit, but it's like, hold on.
Man, y'all typing my boy Avenue, one of the coolest, you know what I'm saying? Really the first person I met out here in New Orleans. And like you said, he only
the color grades with my LUT.
was for only for a couple weeks.
Let me see, is there any way to try to clean this up? Let's do this AI dialogue leveler.
But it's just insane, like how posting your content can literally get you around, you know, all types of people, you know. And his brand is really dope, you know what I'm saying? Also follow me too, so y'all make sure y'all support. Tracksuit on the site for $130.
Yeah, I gotta do something about audio, bro. Shout out to France. This is DaVinci Resolve that I'm using to edit. For anybody that's wondering, I color grade each clip separately. I color grade one clip and then I copy and paste my color grade across all of them, and then I just color correct individually. So once I get the overall look, I paste the LUT on all of my clips, and then I just one by one tweak whatever it needs to be tweaked. I will say this: don't be the person that's doing shit like this. I'm gonna go ahead and make an example out of some of y'all. Somebody's gonna be a prime example of what I'm saying. But sometimes the starting look is the actual final look. You know what I'm saying? So just because you have footage in your program, you don't need to like try to edit every single thing that you have. Some clips are perfectly shot, and you know, once you put the LUT on top of it, sometimes it's gonna be perfect. But don't be the person that just starts, you know, tweaking or just pulling down every setting until you feel like it's getting a certain look. Sometimes this works, sometimes this works against you. So the best way to observe your footage is to really look at what's missing. So to y'all right now, this shit might look really bright, but I'm gonna just pretend that it is bright to me too. So in this case, the highlights are too bright. So what I would do is I need to bring down the highlights. You know what I'm saying? And that automatically, you know what I'm saying, brings back some detail. And then I might pull down my shadows because majority of the noise is in the shadows anyway. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, me tweaking this, it does look a little better. So you just want to touch, you want to tweak whatever needs to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? But majority of the time, y'all actually got it right the first time. And when you start to, I was just telling people this early on live when I was editing, you know, you want to treat your footage like it's, you know, food. If you over season something, it can end up being bad, right? So it's the same thing with color grading. If you overdo it, it can end up it can still turn out bad for you. You know what I'm saying? So just be very subtle, like less is more. And like I said, just pay attention to detail once you color grade and not focus on colors. I know that might sound crazy as hell, but you gotta change your perspective on it so you can really know what to look for, and you'll naturally get better results that way. You know what I'm saying? I do have a Discord. I don't really use it. So Lance, what is my Discord? If you still in here, what the hell is my Discord? I don't remember my name on it. That's something I need to work on, but yeah, man, shit is it's really dope. I'm using DaVinci Resolve, brought the contrast in, not for sure. So that's all that's needed. So just like that, this shot just was missing contrast. So that's all I needed. Can you summarize your approach before you start shooting your vlogs? I just freestyle. I create whatever I feel at the time. So whatever emotion I'm feeling is what I go out and try to create. So if I'm in a good mood, I want people to feel that way. I just, you know what I'm saying, try to film things that's going to help me express that emotion, not work against it, And that might sound kind of basic as hell to y'all, but if you are truly into your artistry, like, and you are into the art of just, film, you actually understand that you have to trigger emotion for people to like what you're doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, shout out to Canada, man. That's what's up. It said, do you edit each clip individually? We said, hold on, do you edit each individual clip or do you cut the video and edit the whole thing? Yeah, I edit each clip. You know what I'm saying? I guess, yeah, I can show you my timeline. This is how it looks. What I mostly do is I film things out of order and then I reorder them on. I put them back in a different order on my timeline. So some of the things that I shot last actually might end up being first. Some of the things I shot in the middle might go to the back. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with film is nobody technically knows when you did something unless you say it. So I could literally throw in footage from 10 years ago if I wanted to, and y'all would have no idea. So that's the beauty of filmmaking is you literally control when people see things and how they see it. So once you understand that, it gets very easy to like not, what I'm saying, get stuck on, okay, I got to put this in the same order that I filmed it. That's not true. Sometimes certain things that you film last might be better to the beginning. It's all about telling the story. So however you need to get your story across is how you need to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I make beats, nigga. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't like how talented the niggas is.
Not me hating on camera. That's funny.
Way longer.
Should I leave CapCut? Made it move to DaVinci? For sure. Nah, let me not be that person. Just saying, do what I'm doing. I'm not like that. Do whatever works for you, bro. Whatever feels the most comfortable, just stick with that. You know what I'm saying? I would say switch to it for, to protect your rights to your content. I would say switch, but what's more user friendly, of course, CapCut is way better. You know what I'm saying? For people that don't really try to get super professional and shit, I think CapCut is the GOAT for that.
That was why I was able to create the look.
The crazy thing is, like, all of my past vlogs and tutorials that y'all seen, I did all of that shit in CapCut. So you definitely can get some great shit out of it. It's no excuse. Because I'm doing the same thing I could in CapCut on, you know what I'm saying? But the same thing I can do in DaVinci, I can do on CapCut, So yeah. DaVinci Resolve is free for the beta version, but you can do pretty much everything I'm doing in the free version. But if you ever buy a Blackmagic camera, you can get it for free.
With my dog.
I'm gonna delete this clip. I like that one. And y'all see how storytelling wise this shot made sense when I lift up the jacket. Only flaw with that is you can see that I literally have the jacket all the way up in the air right here, but when you go to this shot, it's like I'm still lifting it up. So you want to kind of cut a little quick, just so the transition is seamless. Y'all see how that makes sense? That's why people think I be using multiple cameras. You feel me? It's so confusing to make shapes and effects on DaVinci Resolve. You want me to tell y'all something that a lot of people don't do? Why don't you just... So sometimes I have programs that I strictly do all my cuts in, and then I'll throw my whole edit inside of another program just to do the effects. But when it comes to my personal content, I don't really believe in effects. I think it makes up for bad cinematography. That's my mentality with it. A lot of people slap effects on it because they don't know how to keep you interested just off of camera movement. So I don't really believe that makes you a great filmmaker, trying to slap effects on everything. But for music videos and shit like that, that's cool. But trying to get into filmmaking, I don't see no purpose for effects being slapped on it.
With my dog skinny. With my Ryan skinny, yeah.
Because think about it, like this shit I'm doing right here, what type of effect would I slap on this to where it would make sense with anything? Nothing. Like transitions would be cool, but then again, like those can be kind of like corny too. You know what I'm saying? Like it just I don't know. It gets out of hand, bro.
Camera on work? Yeah, oh my God.
And I think people are forgetting that when you get into film, you don't go to the movies and watch full films and they have all these effects and shit slapped on it unless it's like sci-fi shit. But I'm kind of like documenting my life, so I think things need to look natural and real. So I think when they get into all that shit, it takes away the authentic side to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we out here in New Orleans, you hear me? Yeah, it was out, baby.
Yeah, a wooden camel.
You feel me? Like I don't know. And to be honest, that's why people fuck with my content because it's like, damn, this nigga ain't add not one effect to this shit. He ain't do no crazy transitions. He ain't do no crazy edit. It's just clean cuts and it's just very intentional. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's very old school, but what I have learned is, the reason why I don't feel like I'm ever going to fall victim to the whole, effect thing is, we watch movies like Friday and we still call those shits classics, right? The reason why we relate to it, even in this day and age, is because of storytelling. That shit will always win over everything else. So as long as you have great storytelling, people are going to watch whatever you put together. It just, people don't know how to tell the story, so they just try to make up for it with bullshit, like slap effects on it, transition to this and that, or what I see a lot of people doing is they do like these quick cuts. They be like this, like people like to do this type of editing where it just scenes jump through really quick. That's not storytelling to me. That's like, I don't know. You trying to fascinate people with your editing skills and shit, and I don't know. I just don't get it. You feel me? So, but to each his own. If that's your style, that's on you. But I'm personally telling you, as a person that truly have damn near mastered the art of storytelling, I truly don't feel nothing when I watch those type of videos where it's just very fast cuts and then it's very predictable. In this day and age, everybody's trying to speed through the process. But when you watch documentaries, it's about a build up. It's about suspense. It's about character development. So a lot of people skip past that. They just try to intrigue you with the fucking, the edit so much that they forget you gotta actually know what you're watching. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, what the fuck? I don't like how talented them niggas is. Sometimes I told you I be feeling stuck.
Way longer. Nigga, I wrote that verse. I was like, I gotta go back and do interviews. It's really going down a little bit.
Love that. I'm talking about that was why I was able to.
Bro, I see so much of that shit on TikTok, and and I don't hate on it. I mean, the shit gets a great reach, but I feel like it's kind of like y'all people are doing what's trending. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a trendy style. Like this shit is I ain't gonna even say. I mean, it's original, but I mean, it's not. I'm not really doing nothing too crazy. It just I don't even know how to put it into words right now. But what I'm doing is it's timeless. Let me say that. I create timeless content. If you watch my shit 10 years from now, you're gonna still be able to like consume it and feel like, damn, this is great. But all that fast paced, trendy shit, 10 years from now, you're gonna be looking at it like, damn, why the fuck was I doing that? That shit is corny now. You know what I'm saying? So I have been in that mode, so that's why I don't follow like what's in and all that shit. I just kind of create my own aesthetic and I stick with that. That's why my color grade gonna always look very similar. A lot of people like, bro, I'm tired of you doing the heavy contrast. You need to try to do this type of edit. I'm like, bro, leave me the hell alone. Like, y'all want me to blend in with everybody else so bad, and it's not gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. But that's how the shit be though, bro. Once you have a unique look, just stick with it, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. You feel me? That shit definitely gonna pay off. Yeah, clean cuts, tell the story. That's it.
How you feeling today?
Good.
Man, don't pull up on me with the dopest gear, man. Cause y'all can see, man, y'all gonna tap in. Want me to fit, man? We gotta put.
I definitely use the ND filter. Got to. The one that I use is called the Freewell Magnetic ND filter. So I be using the magnetic ones.
How y'all feeling about the fit, man? Rate the jacket 1 through 10, man. You also bought the shorts too?
We're gonna cut right there to this one. Nah, I want to show me taking the jacket off. There we go right here. I don't know what the fuck the audio went for this. Exactly. That's why I said, man, this shit gotta be intentional. All right, so this shirt, these shots right here can go. Ah, damn, home. All right, so it's out of order now. Yeah, this is my vlog that I'm working on.
How y'all feeling about?
What's up? Just got done editing a project myself and joined up. Yeah, you late, bro. But yeah, man, you already know what's going on. We get very cinematic.
I dance, I make beats, nigga. But I'm like, what the fuck?
How talented them niggas is. I hate that by myself.
All right, let me get the music on.
Way longer. Nigga, I wrote that verse in. I was like, I gotta go back and do interviews. Nah, it's really going down a little bit.
The Panasonic S52 is what I use. I like him sitting on the steps right there, lead to the. Let me see. Going here. Okay, I think this would be much better if I slid this shot next and then go to the person sitting on the steps. Just because when you see the houses, showing the alley in between makes sense, and then we go here, then we go street sign. No, I don't like that. Where's the street sign at? Or I could slide these two over. Go back to the guy riding past. I think the shot. Okay, hold on. Where's the shot with the lady walking? That shit somewhere. All right, right here. I'm gonna lift this up and move it, slide it down on the timeline. All right, what we got right here? So when the guy ride past on the bike, I want to slide all of this over. But y'all see how detailed I am? I'm really just putting this shit in a different order. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Say one way. I could go one way first. Nah, I think putting her walking this way, then going to the one way makes sense just because of the light pole. Or like this pole right here, even though you don't see it on here, it can kind of trick the brain to think that this is the same one. And then it goes to the car pulling up facing that direction. I say, I don't know, bro. I say I be a little too detailed with this shit, but this like makes sense because the car is literally driving down the one way, and then
My boy, man.
so it pulling up.
How you feeling today?
All right, we're gonna cut right there. That's like pointless to have it start with all that shaky footage. We could just cut that out.
How you feeling today?
Good, man. Good.
Man, don't pull up on me with the dopest gear, man. As y'all can see, man, y'all gonna tap in.
So, all right, we're gonna go back. I got the jacket in my hand already, so that's not gonna work. It was no build up to that. It just seemed like I'm just trying to rush through it. That's not what I'm on. So we're gonna go back to this part. These two clips can be pulled over here.
Dopest gear, man. As y'all can see, man, y'all gonna tap in.
Yep. So now, you know what I'm saying? Pick up the jacket.
Want me to fit, man? We gotta put.
Yeah. I'm gonna literally color correct this a little bit too. I don't like how washed out the jacket looks. It doesn't feel black to me. It looks kind of gray. So I'm gonna pull down my shadows on all of these right here. I'm gonna just, like I said, hold shift and left click, and then I'm gonna hit Command V. That's gonna paste that color across all of them. I'm gonna do the same here. Same here. Same here. Shit, really all of this shit at this point. I think the sun started getting brighter. So, yeah. I'm so congested, y'all. My bad if I'm like sneezing and shit. Allergies kicking my ass today, bro. Well, tonight. Y'all see how much better that shit just flows? Appreciate that, Aaron. What I'll do is, bro, I'll make sure if I will go live tomorrow. If you in there, I'll definitely do a review. I won't forget. I'm a man of my word, so if not, make sure you got to remind me though. All right, I like that with the bike.
Hey, oh man, the camera on right here.
But yeah, man, shit. I'm actually about to hop off this though. I'm gonna actually patch this up tomorrow, and yeah, shit. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I need to take my ass to sleep for real.